Welcome to episode
we're starting?
7
Oh, that was
the AfterCast.
that caught everyone off guard. But hello,
My name is Alvis.
I am Kevin.
I am Amanda.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, we decided to talk about
A lighter topic today.
Is it a lighter
Is it
topic?
a lighter topic? I mean, it's a different kind of topic.
Talking about current events,
Yo, mama.
like
How is that current events?
like COVID-19.
AKA the coronavirus.
Yes,
The novel
and
coronavirus.
we're gonna try to tackle politics.
Yikes.
I think we might not. Who knows? Who knows where this is gonna go?
Nice. Someone debate me.
Yeah. Well,
We all have the same political alignment, though.
Oh, someone debate me.
yeah, I am chaotic good.
I'm neutral.
I have no idea.
No, I'm probably more neutral good.
I'm just
Yeah.
neutral.
I feel like I'm pretty neutral.
Yeah. I think everyone's just like a true neutral.
You're pretty chaotic. I'm not even gonna lie. You're pretty
We'll see.
chaotic.
No, we've already seen.
Well, disclaimer. None of us are certified or anything about.
We're not physicians.
Yeah, we're not physicians.
Precisions.
Well, physicians. You replay that back.
We're not
I said it.
doctors.
We're not doctors. We're not political science people. This is just
Everyday opinions.
everyday opinions on everyday news. All right.
Of your white collar man.
Yeah.
Blue collar.
Yeah. Any color.
Yeah, any
Really.
color. We like all
Polos.
colors here.
Yeah. As Michael Scott would say, I am colorblind.
Alright, we're starting out good, guys. We're starting out good.
Yeah, super good.
So COVID-19, that is the coronavirus.
It's sweeping the globe.
Yes, it's circling the globe. It's not a
global
pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Pandemic.
But a pandemic isn't
It's-
inherently a bad thing.
Yes, it just means it's global.
It just means that, yeah, there's spikes of it popping up in multiple countries.
Yes. Subscribe to Dr. Mike. He can explain.
Hey, yo, what up, Dr. Mike? You cute.
He can explain a lot there, and I trust him. And his big, beautiful eyes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's married, but okay.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He's single.
Damn.
Yeah, he got a nice arms. He look good.
Yeah, so I thought I had some symptoms because I'm a freak like that.
Because you're dramatic. WebMD yourself to death.
No, I'm what you call a hypochondriac. Is that
Yes,
the word
that's
for
it.
it?
That's the word.
Yeah. No, but I'm paranoid of that kind of stuff. And I always look like most people, I look up my symptoms online. A little
WebMD.
cut and then suddenly have
A little
know.
cut. I have cancer.
yeah, so that's what happens. But this time I learned that the flu and the coronavirus have very similar symptoms. So I had to look it up. And
You don't even have the flu either, though.
spoiler alert. I am free of coronavirus. I never
Yeah.
had it in the first place to be free of.
There's still time.
You
Yeah,
are.
I'm not even
negative.
sick. I just have allergies.
My God. You sound like such an idiot.
Hey,
Yeah?
I'm not gonna argue that. But with all this news popping up, there's lots of different things happening. People are freaking out. People are
Mhm.
running out of hand sanitizer,
Masks.
masks, water. You have to limit water at like Sam's Club and stuff.
I think in
toilet
Australia,
paper.
Like a
yeah,
hurricane
toilet
again.
paper in
A
Australia
bunch
is
of
like
stuff.
one per
People
person.
are freaking out. And
How is it affecting you?
me,
It's not.
Like, no, like well, not you, but like I know your story said that for Alice.
so my family has a store, a grocery store, and some customers came in. I mean, we have the regulars, which are, Vietnamese people, and they are freaking out about the coronavirus too. But not enough to not buy stuff. We have local vegetables and everything. But mostly it's the American or Western audience that comes in and asks about the coronavirus and if we're scared and if it's from China, you should be selling it. I'm like, lady, we had this stock for a few months now, and we got it way before this whole thing blew up. So I don't think it's going to be a problem.
And it only lives on a surface apparently for a few hours. So if it was on something, it would have been dead by now.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of misinformation and misconceptions out there, and people just overly freaking out.
Yes.
As Dr. Mike would say, alert, not anxious. You got to be careful. Wash your hands, don't touch your face. But you don't have to go crazy and think everything has coronavirus.
I think people are like also responding by freaking out because other people are freaking out. Like, oh, I need to make sure I get all this stuff because those people are going nuts and taking all this stuff. So I have to get it before they take everything.
Yeah.
So I think that everyone's just kind of building on top of each other's fear.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I don't know what I do without toilet paper. I poop a lot.
I watched a YouTube video where they were reviewing like cheapskate families, and this one family uses newspaper as toilet paper.
So rough.
I was like, yo, can you imagine? Like, their probably booties are all scratched up.
But hey, they're saving hella though.
Are they though?
They are.
Are they?
I'm pretty sure they are.
Like,
the big price to pay here is a scratched up booty hole.
Yeah, I feel like you're just kind of lowering your quality of life, like just to save a couple bucks. Like, not worth it. But yeah, sorry, I digress.
There you go. Use newspaper if you run out of toilet paper.
Oh God.
Only if you have to.
Has anyone like been racist towards you guys?
Every day.
Shut up.
Well, specifically because of this in recent events, no, not yet.
Not yet.
I'm not trying to count on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I am trying to be prepared because there's lots of things on the news about coronavirus and Asian American attacks because and not even in America. It's like in London and a few other places. They're getting attacked and ambushed because
racism.
Racism, and people have this fear that if you're Asian, of course you're from China, and if you're from China, you have the coronavirus. And I think that's super dumb and super terrifying and terrible to learn about because I thought we were past this. I mean, I think the bird flu thing when we were younger, I mean, I was too young to know about it, but I heard that was, the yellow flu or whatever they called it.
The Spanish flu?
No, no, the bird flu. I think that was.
It's not yellow fever because it's a different thing.
Yeah. no. Hello.
Next podcast.
No, but this isn't the first time people.
Yeah,
have
I had
done
swine
this.
flu when I was in like middle school.
Wow.
Yep.
I think I don't think
So
I had
you're gonna
swine
get
flu. I
coronavirus
had
now?
the swine
Maybe.
vaccination,
It's your track record right now.
and I was pretty sick.
You got sick from the vaccination?
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't get the flu vaccination normally.
Yeah,
Even
but
though
you have
people, I've been
No,
fine.
you don't have to. It's
I've been
voluntary.
fine.
Because sometimes, I mean, you do get sick, but I feel like it's going to be mild compared to what it was going to be. And then you're kind of protected against what actual
Not really, because the
disease or
flu
something.
like mutates every year.
Yeah.
So like the vaccination may be good for maybe that season, but some people get really sick from it. Like my team leader was telling me that she got the flu vaccine when she like was younger and then got the flu and was sick for like a month.
Oh wow.
So like I think I'll take my chances with just the normal flu.
I guess it depends.
If I die, I die.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Got dark real fast.
But no, like I had the swine flu. I got it from my neighbor because I didn't know she was sick and we were carpooling. Like it was her parents' turn to drive and she was sick and I didn't know that. And then I had it and my mom like isolated me in my room for a week.
Dang.
Yeah. It was also like they did like a blood test, I think, and then I found out I also had mono apparently.
Oh my god, you're just a walking petri dish of sickness.
But like mono, I had never heard of mono before, and mono like is known as the kissing disease. And my mom, oh my god, she was like, "How the hell did you get mono?" And I was like 14. I was like, "Mom, I don't know. I don't even know what this is." But they're like, "Oh, we see like traces of it in your blood." I was like, "Y'all are just trying to get me grounded."
Dang. At least you get quarantined. I feel like my family wouldn't quarantine me. They'll just like
they would just let
put
you
some
be free.
oil, some green oil,
that green
on
bottle
me. Yeah,
thing.
Green Eagle brand medicinal oil. Tell me to
walk it off.
Walk it off. Make fun of me, eat, and you're like, yeah, you're fine.
And then next thing you know, the whole
the
family
entire clan is infected.
Yeah, or they'll say something weird like, "Hey, put this onion in your room." Like, what does that do?
It sucks up all the evil spirits,
all the viruses.
all the virus spirits.
Yeah, they get some weird stuff sometimes, or they'll go to the doctor every once in a while. But
every once in a while,
it's mostly weird stuff, and I'm like, this. I just need to be bedridden. I need to be in bed. Like, we need help at the store.
So do you think that the way it's like kind of progressing throughout countries right now, that it's something that we should be worried about? Because especially since they've had quite a few cases pop up in the States and like a couple of deaths so far, I think in like Washington.
It's like 5 or 6 the last time I heard.
9.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, because now it's getting a little bit closer to home, is it something that, we should be freaking out about?
I don't know. I feel like even when I first heard about it, I didn't have like too much of a worry because I believe in medicine.
Well, if they're working on a vaccine right now, but it's not going to be ready for like another year and a half.
Yeah, I think I'm really dead by then. I'm just really worried pretty much for old people and kids.
Well, it doesn't affect kids as much.
Oh.
It's just old
people.
Good
for you.
Well, good for you. It's definitely like older people with like compromised systems.
60 and above.
Or like people with...
My mom is almost 60.
And people...
Almost doesn't count. Like, you're at a risk at 60, and then as the age goes up, your risk becomes more
people with poor
apparent.
immune systems. I feel like I have a poor immune system and poor constitution.
Did you roll bad?
Yes. And I also have lung problems because of my asthma, so I feel like I don't care if I get it, really. I don't want to give it to other people, but the main thing is I don't want pneumonia. All right? It's already hard breathing normally. I don't need water or anything in there.
I had walking
Just
pneumonia
leave me
at one point
alone.
too.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah. I got sick a lot.
Well, so do I guess. If I'm out in the rain and I get wet for a little bit, I suddenly have lung problems the next day.
Yeah, what was with you not bringing a jacket to Disney, Albus?
Well, here's the thing. It was really hot. And then I was like, cool. It's going to be hot. I'm going to bring shorts, short sleeves, the whole shebang. I pack. I get here. Everyone's saying, oh, it's actually going to be rainy and cold.
48 degrees.
And I am way too lazy to drive home, pack more stuff.
Well, then you deserve to get sick.
You got a jacket when we were there.
Yeah. Manny got me a jacket.
Wow.
But I would have just worn the condom poncho. Poncho that makes me look like a condom.
It helped though.
Thanks for the clarification.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not even really bad. It's just like getting my shoes wet, and it was just like.
Oh, that's the worst.
Luckily, it didn't start raining, and I didn't get wet shoes until much later in the day. So I was.
It rained that bad?
No, it was stormy, like heavy rain, but not like lightning or anything.
Cleared up, and I was just lucky I wasn't in there for the entire day. Like that would have sucked ass. Oh man, I don't know. How about you, Kev? Do you have any things to deal with regarding coronavirus?
Not really.
Is your family freaking out about it?
No.
At all? Because I know some of the older generation seems to be very concerned.
No, they're just like, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer. That's it.
Well, this virus is making my job miserable.
Sucks to suck.
Because everyone's freaking out and wanting to cancel their flights and expecting just full refunds with no penalties for any trip. And I'm like, that's not how this works.
Sucks to suck.
What is it? Huh?
And those flights are fine too, right?
Yeah. Some of the flights are fine. Yeah, like they're going to either places that are so far haven't been infected, there's no like restriction on them, or they're domestic flights. And I'm like, you're gonna be flying to New York. Like you're gonna be fine because New York is fine as of right now.
Just wash your face. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Don't touch your face.
Don't touch your face.
Don't touch your hands. Wash your face.
Use soap.
Sing happy birthday twice.
Do it for 20 seconds at least.
I actually saw a Google post or some post that was like showing no one wants to sing happy birthday twice if you get bored of it. So there's
there's other songs.
There's like 30-second choruses.
Yeah.
And you can sing those instead.
Yeah, like I think Lizzo's song.
Cardi B song.
You just say it twice or something, and I'm like, well, okay. I mean, this helps a lot. But yeah, the biggest thing right now I'm seeing more of is just, not to me, but at least online is the racial attacks.
Yeah.
With the coronavirus.
Do you think that they're being too, what's the word? Like I can't think of the word, but like they just canceled Ultra in Miami. Do you think that they're jumping the gun?
Too overly cautious.
Yeah, like.
Coachella might also, if they're closing, if they canceled Ultra.
Well, LA is in a state of emergency right now.
Then most likely that
if they cancel Coachella,
rip Tommy.
A lot, yeah. Like, well, I'm sure if they cancel, you get your money back.
Depends. Well, maybe for the ticket,
yeah.
But the airline might be a different story.
And the Airbnb.
Uh-oh.
Looks like he's just going to LA and just chilling.
Yeah, because the airline could be like, Coachella's not my problem.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Another reason to cancel Ultra is because it's a big event during that week. It's Miami Music Week, so they're gonna have a lot of visitors from everywhere.
I mean, Coachella.
I mean, I guess it's good to be safe, especially with that. But
yeah.
I mean, that just seems like obviously, yeah, but it just seems like a big move to make.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't even know when Ultra is.
Next
Ultra was
2 weeks.
Yeah, it started on March 20th.
I was gonna see. I was gonna say if it was preemptive or not, but
they did the conference
they did it pretty
today. Like they
did it pretty close, so it's not like, it's like not like if they canceled EDC Orlando right now, because that's in November. Yeah. That would be super,
I'd
early.
be so upset. I'd be like, dang that. If we're still dealing with this in November, just throw the whole planet away. Just throw the whole planet away.
The vaccine won't be ready until.
Well, that's just the vaccine.
Months.
That's just the vaccine. Like, I feel like they're gonna have more ways of, like, helping it. Like medicines or whatever too.
Yeah, I mean, I did see that they found 2 different strands of COVID-19 or the coronavirus.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's already mutated at least once or twice.
But that doesn't mean it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
It's just changed.
Gonna cancel all the festivals.
Bruh.
Surprised they
Any of the
canceled Okeechobee
conventions.
this weekend.
Okeechobee's like, we're a bunch of hippies. We don't care anyway.
It's gonna be a cesspool of people there.
Yikes. Ew,
Yeah.
don't say it like that.
It's up there too.
Ugh.
Like in Tampa.
No,
It's in
there's two-
Okeechobee.
it's in Okeechobee.
I know, but
Sunset's in Tampa.
yeah, but Tampa has like the 2
That was where it started.
diagnosed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tampa's where it
Where-
started, then it moved to
So
Miami.
It's like
Yikes. See, I'm not
hopefully it's
keeping that.
controlled up there.
I'm not keeping that up to date with like the like local ones because at my job
Right.
it's just all international. So they're all
Yeah.
like, I have a flight going to Japan. I was like, probably not anymore.
How did you found Japan? The only
No.
they're
Airlines are
banning flights?
canceling flights left and right
Yeah.
going to like China, Japan,
Yeah.
Korea, Italy. They're canceling them.
Oh yeah,
left and
Italy got pretty
right.
bad. Italy shut down a lot of things.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
The states
in
banned
Vietnam there
flights
were like
coming in.
last
from
I
China?
heard was like 19 cases,
Yeah.
and apparently they're all
They're all cured.
cured or done with.
So far is the answer.
Y'all need to eat.
So
but-
far is the
I don't know.
answer.
They're doing a really great job of
That's
containing
racist,
it.
Kevin.
Apparently.
Your parents might be onto
Um,
something.
They had like a
They
PSA.
had onions in their
They had a
rooms.
PSA for like the entirety of Vietnam.
To
Like
say that
the
we're-
artists.
We're all cured.
No, the artists made a song from like a parody of their own song to do like a public service announcement
Uh-huh.
about like washing your hands, what it is,
Bruh.
and there's like a TikTok challenge, dance challenge for it.
New TikTok
Oh
challenge,
my
the wash your
God.
hands challenge.
Yeah, so
Bruh.
it's like, all right, well, good on you, Vietnam. Look at
Good
you.
on you, Vietnam. I think Korea is doing like the best in terms of like testing and
Yeah, they have drive-through testing.
drive-through testing. That's insane. Like they're on top of it, but they still have like they're still kind of on lockdown too.
Yeah, like it's good that they get to, or it's easier to know or diagnose yourself or like test if you have corona or not, the coronavirus or not. Like,
Well, aren't they having like a lot of issues here with the testing kits?
Because
Like,
the testing kits malfunction.
yeah.
So they're leaving it up to every state to do it by themselves.
holy crap.
We're gonna let
New York's
Florida
the first.
run itself.
New York's the first one that started.
We're
Well,
letting Florida run itself. Florida's gonna.
if American healthcare is anything, or is like anything that everyone has been saying, it's gonna be like $5,000 to test if you're gonna die.
Well,
Korea is very even for immigrants.
I guess we're all going to Korea.
We can't get there because flights are canceled,
You're right.
and we can't go by boat either because those are probably canceled too.
Probably like we do not allow entry.
Even then, it'll be like $1,000 test kit because it's $1,000 or something dollars to go over
To
there.
get there, yeah.
But
Well,
it's
actually,
still more-
it might be
it's-
really cheap right now.
Right
if
now.
we can find a flight.
But it's still less than $5,000.
yeah.
You know?
But yeah, no, there's a lot of people going crazy about these international flights, which I understand, like, to definitely be concerned and cautious, like, because if you go abroad and something happens and
Yeah.
you're stuck there, then, you know, what are you
Ooh.
gonna do?
Yeah.
What?
If we leave on March 20th, we can go to Korea for $953.
That's still not that cheap.
We
Like,
spend
I would.
4 days.
That is $50 under my 1,000.
It's round trip though.
Like,
Let me put it this
maybe.
way:
Mm-hmm.
$220 is the highest I'll go.
$220. It costs more than that to fly to California.
To any
It probably costs
Any
more than to
flight.
fly to Georgia, and we're in Florida.
Yeah.
exactly. I am not flying anywhere.
You can fly to Orlando.
That's
barely
disgusting.
barely hitting the price right there.
No, I'll drive the 3 hours.
I'll drive.
That's the price of gas right there
No thanks.
with some change.
No thanks. But even I mean, not only do we have this serious disease events
that
going on.
serious? Like,
Oh,
Well,
it's getting there.
it's getting there. I mean, it's not serious for us so far, but it's serious for my family in like Washington with the cases of deaths, and everyone's going crazy at the Costco's. She sent me.
the
the
Costco.
Cascades. I just
Yeah.
say it like that.
I don't know, but she was saying it's getting really, serious and.
Oh yeah,
real
no, it's
over
like
there.
it's like hurricane season down here. Everyone like just loses their shit and buys out the stores.
Yeah, that's what I hate though. They buy like when I was working at Lucky's.
Oh no, this
Shout
could
out,
have been
rest in
big for
peace,
Lucky. This could have been big for Lucky's.
I know.
Dang, could have saved
They
them.
could have saved Lucky's.
Nah, see you later.
See you later.
No, they would buy a whole shit ton of stuff, water, so we had to limit them, right?
Yeah,
Hurricane didn't hit.
return everything.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
return that time. We were like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?"
What are you doing?
Some people would have some clever like excuse for it. No, this one girl came and was like, "Yeah, I bought too much stuff and we didn't even need it." And I was like, "Wow, what a great way of
What a great
returning
excuse.
things."
Amanda
Wow.
made us keep everything that she bought.
Yeah,
You
Walmart.
should. It's just buying more stuff for later. Like, what were you doing with all of that stuff, anyways? Like, why would you buy a bunch of perishables anyway?
Walmart's out of water right now, at least by me.
Yeah, and hand sanitizer, apparently.
Hand sanitizer is going for like $60 online apparently, and like masks are sold out.
Yeah.
They were giving out like little like the handheld hand sanitizers at my job today. And my coworker, like we were like walking by them on the way to the cafeteria, and there's just like this woman just sitting like with a booth, like having like she had like tissues and hand sanitizers, whatever, and she's like, "Oh, hey guys, get some if you want some." And my coworker was like about to stock up.
I don't blame her.
I was like, "Yo, calm down, like let other people get it." She's like, "Well, you guys need to get some too. Like grab it. They're going for $60." I was like, "Oh my god."
I would too.
Yeah, no thanks. If anything, I'd stock up and then give it out to people.
We're gonna need them.
Aw.
We're gonna need them on Saturday.
On Saturday?
Renfest.
Renfest. What if they cancel Renfest?
They
not
won't
gonna
cancel
cancel
Renfest. It was on last week.
Oh, never mind then. They don't care. They're like, YOLO.
Man, I'll go.
I
They
mean-
said in the Renaissance, they didn't care about health back then.
Yeah, I know.
They had the plague.
Yeah,
Exactly.
They had the bubonic plague. They threw shit onto the roads. That's.
They had a cart carrying around dead people.
Yeah, I think they're fine.
They
They're
didn't
like
care.
they're really getting into the
They won't-
spirit of the Renaissance.
They
It's
were
not-
the-
It's not gonna be super packed as Ultra.
Oh, yeah, because they cancel Ultra.
Yeah, it's one localized like a small area, anyways,
Yeah.
and there's not like thousands and thousands of people there.
Can
so.
you imagine being in quarantine for 2 weeks?
I'm in quarantine every day.
Shut up. Like, I hate you.
No, I mean, I don't think it'd be that bad because I just play like RuneScape for 2
Yeah.
weeks.
See,
What if they
literally,
don't allow you to have your stuff?
It's the same daily routine.
No way.
No, you're allowed to have
what-
your stuff.
How? Why would they not?
I don't know.
You're allowed to
Okay,
have your
there's
stuff.
not-
I've never been in quarantine before. I don't know how that shit works.
You have been in quarantine when you
Okay,
were
that
younger.
was at my house, but I mean like a quarantine because of the state requirement. Like,
So
They'll
they
leave you in
won't
your
house.
house.
So they won't let you have a phone or anything.
They won't take you out. They'll
I
leave
don't
you in
know.
your house.
no, I'm pretty sure they don't just let you stay in your house. Like, I feel like if you get quarantined, you're like in a place, like a facility,
Even so, like
because they have to monitor you.
even so, I feel
Nah,
like
you'll be
they'd
fine.
let you have your belongings.
You don't know shit, Kevin.
They'll be
Yeah, at
fine.
least let you like pack or bring your belongings. Or
Yeah.
get some Wi-Fi.
Get some Wi-Fi.
They have Wi-Fi where
Yeah,
they
if
take
there's
you.
no Wi-Fi in the quarantine area, I'd kill
Yeah,
myself.
They're
like, no,
Screw the
just-
coronavirus. I'll
Yeah,
do it
2
myself.
weeks. 2
Let
weeks
it
with other
take
sick
me.
people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you know? Like,
2 weeks with other sick people with Wi-Fi where I can play RuneScape. Easy. That's 99 fishing right there. Lobsters on the daily.
what if they were like, nope, sorry,
No, you're allowed to pack a
because we
bag.
can't let you have contact with the outside world, so we take all of your shit.
What?
How does that doesn't
Yeah,
even
how does
make
that equate?
sense.
Listen, I don't know. I saw it in a movie.
That movie is stupid.
Well, you can take your stuff. You pack a bag.
No, it was a Netflix movie. They like quarantined them. Like, it was like an outbreak of a disease, and they quarantined them in like this little city,
Okay.
and like shut off the power. They shut off like the network service or everything, so nobody could know what was happening on the inside. and these people were just like on their own.
Okay.
That's
Well, then it's Hunger Games, and I'm killing everyone.
I'm killing everybody.
Because guess
what happened to just passing out hand sanitizer? Now you're killing everybody.
Because he's quarantined.
Because now I don't have Wi-Fi. I'm in quarantine for 2 weeks with a bunch of other sick people. I'm killing them.
You sound like such a millennial. I don't have Wi-Fi for 2 weeks.
You kidding me? I'm gonna be bored. Are you bored? No
Play
content.
board games.
Oh, they took that too. Apparently,
They took
it's just
everything.
me. It's just me and a bunch of other people.
Make a board
I'm
game.
fighting them. The board game is I'm fighting you, and if you win, I don't fight you ever again.
Because you're dead.
Well, no, New York's saying you can be like self-quarantine, like just stay inside.
That'd be nice.
That seems risky. Like, I can't trust people like that. Throw them all in a facility.
Why?
Make a camp. Throw them all in there.
Oh my god. This is leading to some dark, dark places.
Camps like that don't work out.
I mean, obviously quarantines don't work either because they quarantine the whole
I'll tell you right
thing
now.
in China and like where we are.
They quarantine it late.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll
it-
tell you
it
right
got
now.
out.
There are several cases in history where certain camps
Camps
did
don't
not
work
work
out.
out.
I mean,
make it like a.
they did work out technically. They did what they were supposed to. And they just they just lost the war.
Oh my god.
But the camps
No.
technically did.
Trigger warning.
The camps technically did what they were supposed to. So technically they did work out.
Kevin, stop talking.
Oh no. You hear that, government? No. Don't do those things.
The man who made the camp didn't work out.
Kevin, stop talking. Stop talking right now.
I don't want to go into this anymore.
I was like, I don't feel uncomfortable.
I mean, what was it? Trump gave Mike Pence
my God.
he made him the lead of
Yeah, the head of the.
Well, they allocated like I think like $8 billion to fight
Okay,
it.
but like
Something like that.
apparently, he did a shit job at being in charge of like the AIDS, HIV prevention. So why would he do a good job now?
apparently.
Because he's Trump's right hand
I really
man.
don't know yet.
Honestly, like I feel like Mike Pence is such like a side character. Like I never hear about this guy.
'Cause he doesn't do anything. He's just there.
Well, I mean, it's because compared
He's there to break the vote in the House if there's a tie. That's it.
compared to
Trump.
Donald Trump, it's kind of like you can't be a main character when you have that guy.
No, I mean like I don't like because he's vice president. You're never gonna be main character, but like even as like a secondary, he's like a secondary character. Like
Even Betsy DeVos got more time than him.
that's what I'm saying. Like you hear about more people in the cabinet, like every other position, but the vice president.
He's probably just there just chilling. He's like, all right, we made it. So just kick back.
Who's that guy? Hey,
Hey,
I'm Mike Pence.
I'm Mike Pence.
He's really just there for
I'm,
background.
the VP. Yeah, I'm actually the understudy for,
The understudy.
for the next Voldemort. Yeah, I mean, there's lots. I wonder how that all this affected like Super Tuesday and like
People
just
not
voting
going
in
out.
general. Yeah, maybe that's why. I mean, I don't think that's the main reason. I think it's just
Americans
people
are
don't
lazy.
like to vote for some reason,
Because they don't think their vote matter.
I mean, I
which is stupid.
didn't vote only because I didn't realize it was Super Tuesday. I had no idea.
It's in your calendar automatically.
I didn't get a notification. So
Oh yeah, you're Apple. That's
All I'm
why.
saying is,
In
if
my
you
mind, it
think
didn't
your vote
exist.
doesn't count, you're an idiot.
you're stupid.
You're an idiot.
I mean, I definitely that's like not like obviously my vote counts. I just dropped the ball on that one. I had work and I didn't even think about it.
Just do mail-in ballots.
You have to
Just-
sign up for that.
Yeah, but just
I mean, for like the presidential.
big one.
Like the big one. Just do mail-in
Just-
Well,
ballots.
I'm going
remember
out
the
to
big
vote
one.
for the presidential.
yeah, definitely
You want your sticker?
I do want my
get
sticker.
the big one.
Because you don't get a sticker with mail-in ballots.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there too, cause I think I usually do early voting for most of the elections since I was able to. But the early voting, it's crazy because it's for some reason the lines are really freaking long.
Because
it takes
everyone
all
goes.
day, and then like I went one time with me and my mom to early vote, and then my aunts and uncles went, and my dad went to vote on like the day of, and they just went in like easy peasy.
Yeah, I think that's what
everyone
happened
went
to
early
me
voting.
and my mom. Yeah.
I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah. So don't go early vote.
Yeah. I
So
want to make sure my vote goes in.
question. Oh no, I forgot it.
Of course you did. You always do that.
No, okay, I remember. Do you think voting should be a right or a duty?
What's a Dewey?
Duty.
Duty.
Oh. I was like, what's a Dewey?
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Duty.
Duty. Like
Your duty.
your dookie.
Your patriotic
I mean,
duty.
it's both. It's both right now. I feel like it's your right to vote, and I also think you're required to do that.
No, you're not required by like.
You're not required.
You should be required to vote.
That's what she's saying.
That was my question.
She's asking if you should be required to do it, or if you should have the choice to do it.
Oh well, you have the choice to be required to do
I
it.
hate you. Like I hate you so much.
No, I think it should be you have the right to do it. Like you if you're like a citizen or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, that's one of your rights that you get to do. I feel like you should be required to do it, and it's like jury duty.
Then that's not a right, that's a duty. Like why it's called jury duty.
Because you can back out of jury duty.
Well, yeah. You just say the right things. Or rather, the wrong things.
But you still have to show up.
Yeah.
Like you still go for like the pre-screening.
Then duty it is.
Okay, then. This man said, it's your right to be required.
That's how dictatorship starts.
But or at least if you have, a duty. No, I can't think of a situation where, like, I don't feel like voting. I just don't think like.
I mean, some people feel that way. They're like, "Oh, my vote doesn't count."
Least,
So that's why.
at least the big ones. You know what I mean?
Like the primary elections.
Yeah, like primary, and the primaries and like the big like presidential elections.
Office.
Like those should be. I think if you don't want all elections, because honestly, I don't want to be going out voting for the mayor. I don't really care. You know, but.
True.
Ooh, I can run for mayor.
Why?
But for president, that affects me a lot. I feel like it affects it a lot more.
I can't run for president.
Why would you run for mayor?
Because it's fun.
Oh my god. You're gonna be like that guy who like ran for mayor and then won.
Didn't expect to win and ended up winning.
No. He won. Like he wanted to win and he like renamed the town like Gay Town or something like that.
Oh yeah, no, I'll do stupid shit in office.
Okay.
If I'm elected, I'll do stupid shit.
I forget what he named it, but it was because I guess like the town was like known for being like kind of homophobic, so he like changed it to like a rainbow thing and like the name of it to like be like really like pro LGBT, and they were like, how do we get rid of him? That'd be Kevin. That's chaotic good.
Yes, that is chaotic good.
Do you think so, Kevin? Do you think it should be a duty?
No, it should be your right.
So you don't think it should be required for them to go?
Not in America, because
why?
America is founded on the freedom of speech.
Okay, but
and
if
your
you
right
weren't,
to choose.
if
Yeah,
you
the
weren't in
freedom.
America-
The freedom of what?
To be required.
That's not freedom.
I mean, I think.
I feel like that's why we need it to be a duty, because we have too many things where it's like we have the right to do this. You can't tell me. Blah, blah, blah. Like I feel like some things would be like, nah, get your ass out there and vote.
Nah, because that's literally people will be like, oh, that's not what America is built
That's
on.
poo poo caca.
That's not what America is built on.
If anything, election day should either be on the weekend where most people are off, or it should be a holiday where everyone is off.
Yes.
everyone.
Should it be on a holiday or should they make it a holiday?
should
They make it a holiday. They make it a holiday. They make it a holiday. Everyone gets off. They vote. And guess what? They get a barbecue after.
But my job doesn't observe any holidays.
Exactly.
Well, guess what? You lose that right as your job now is
dictatorship.
Your job is now required to observe that as a national.
If you guys vote for Alvis, he'll become your dictator.
I will dictate. You don't want me dictating things.
Ooh, scary.
Because I can't do things right.
He has a big dictator.
Nope.
No.
I'll be the smallest dictator you'll ever see.
Well, no, that's gonna be the issue because everyone will be like, "That's infringing on my freedoms as an American."
You get no freedoms now.
That's if Trump doesn't change the Constitution, where he will be the sole president for the rest of his life.
There is no Constitution.
That's a dictatorship right there.
I know.
There is no Constitution.
He said that shit like a couple years ago where he was like, I'm going to change the law and I'll be president forever or something. And I was like, yo.
They won't let that happen.
That's a dictator. I mean, have you seen the things that he's gotten away with?
No. They won't let it happen.
Bruh.
The Constitution is sacred.
There's a line.
Okay.
To Americans.
It's sacred pending their beliefs. Like, there's certain things where they're like, maybe, but it's like, but that's the Constitution. They're like, so I think that is a flexible rule for some people.
We the people.
How do you feel about being required then to say the Pledge of Allegiance in school?
Are you?
Yes.
Really?
Well, are you? I don't think you are.
Okay, it's required in a way where, like, if you don't do it, teachers can punish you for it, not say Pledge of Allegiance. But it's not like a rule, but you can still be punished for not doing it.
Yeah, I haven't been
in school
for a while.
When I have to say the Pledge of Allegiance.
I don't remember, like, I stopped saying it after a while. I did stand up because everyone else was.
Yeah,
and I didn't want to just sit down, but I was like,
I think I did the same in high school where I would stand up and not really say it, but I remember like some people sitting down and teachers like losing their shit about it.
But I mean, I don't think I had a big problem with it. I think I actually did whenever like that morning announcements came on. It wasn't like a big deal. I just said it. It wasn't like I wasn't like really like go America or like anti-America or anything. It was just like whatever to me.
What
so
about
I just
saying?
did it. It was just like a habit.
Because part of the pledge
routine.
That you say like, what is it like?
Oh, under God.
Under God.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
I'm getting triggered right now.
And to the republic of which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible.
Indivisible.
Indivisible, my bad.
With
liberty and justice for all.
Yo, I just got fucking PTSD.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. It was just like, I think after I left high school.
Well, you're not legally required to say it.
Yeah, I know you're not legally required to do it, but like I said, like teachers would be like, stand up, respect the flag, bro.
Well, maybe where you were, because I don't think.
I went to school down here too.
No, it happened in Florida. It happened in Florida recently. Well, not recently, but it was a big news thing in Florida.
As far as I knew, there
okay,
was
you went to Coral Springs High School, and apparently Coral Springs is like an anything goes kind of high school.
They're the hippie high school.
Yeah, well, we didn't really have a problem, and I think it wasn't until like I got out that I started having and seeing more about the world, learning more about like the darker truths of how life works around here and how society works. And I started having some issues and problems.
Okay. Well, the Florida issue, it was a substitute teacher, and he didn't know that students can't be compelled to participate in the pledge.
Because he was probably brainwashed from the school system.
That's been true since 1943, when the Supreme Court ruled in case of West Virginia State Board of Education versus Barnett, that students can't be forced to salute the flag or say the Pledge of Allegiance. Doing so would violate their First Amendment rights.
Dang. I've been duped my entire school life.
You don't have to, yeah.
But they tell you have to.
It wasn't there like a book, like a book about I think it was a kid, and he was rebelling and he didn't want to do it, and they got in trouble for it. It was something about the truth. It's about there's like something.
I don't know
about the truth.
But I didn't know, like, because I remember being told, like, when you're in school, you don't have rights as a student until I got into high school. And, like, one of my teachers was like, don't let them tell you that you have rights as a student. But I've always been told, like, you're basically under the governance of the school and you have to listen to them and, like, you have no rights.
I mean, they could have told me anything. I just signed that little compliance thing in the mail every year.
True.
Like, here you go. Just like the agreement thing in Apple.
I feel like that's so insane where you're just like, you walk into a building that you're forced to go to for like 12 years of your life, 13 years of your life, and they're like, you have no rights. You just sit there and be a recipient of this information.
And you learn that you have rights.
And I was like, God damn.
In a place where you have no rights, you will learn that you had rights all along.
Okay.
Oh, it's interesting.
Huh.
Apparently in Florida and Texas, you need written permission from a parent or guardian to sit out the pledge.
What? You need written permission?
However, 2 states, Florida and Texas, have seen their pledge statutes tested in court, since they require permission from a parent or guardian for a student to decline to take part in the pledge.
Dang. I swear to God, this state sometimes.
Nah.
Do you think your parents even know what the pledge is?
Probably not. I mean, I think they had some sort of like Pledge of Allegiance in Vietnam, but like,
well, obviously
I don't think they finished like middle school. So
it feels like kind of cultish to just like every morning get up and say a pledge to the country's flag.
Have you heard of Mission Barbecue?
No.
Yes.
It's that one. Speaking of cults, I'm telling you right now.
Is it like Scientology? So
hey man, I'll join Scientology.
It is about
oh my God,
cultish.
They got a lot of rich people in there.
All right, so what happens is, it's a barbecue place, supposedly pretty good, but the main thing is that
is it in Florida?
I think at noon, it's the one about the noon thing. Noon anthem. Okay, here it is.
Huh?
So Mission Barbecue, they salute at noon every day. At noon, people can be eating, people in line,
they
whatever.
just get up and salute.
They get up, say the Pledge of Allegiance, or like they sing our national anthem or something.
That's so weird.
Yep. Every day at noon.
I'd be like, I gotta go. You look crazy.
Yeah, they all get up and do it. Like, can you imagine just going in there not knowing what that is and just freaking out like, what's going on?
What's going on? That's...
I don't even know the Pledge of Allegiance or the national anthem.
Where did you hear about that? I've never heard about that.
I've heard about it.
Yeah, I think it was like John Michael or someone. Someone brought it up. I was like, what? No way. That's
it's in Orlando, right?
That's
the
not
place?
real.
Mission Marquis in Orlando?
I think so. I was like, that is
not. Of course,
not.
it's in Florida.
I was like, that is not real. And I looked it up, and it indeed is very real.
My goodness.
And I saw a video of it, and it's kind of freaky. Yeah, it's in a few states.
It's in a few states. Franchise.
It's in probably, let's see, probably like 15 states or so.
You know what also is really cultish? Church in general. Like, you're just listening to the person at the front and everyone.
Oh, there's one close by to us. 13 miles.
Where? In Boca?
University. South University. There's also one in Weston.
There's one in Weston?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I used to live in there.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Davie.
There's Davie, there's Boynton Beach. There's
Shops of Arrowhead.
Oh my God. Is it like Church by the Glades? They're everywhere?
Huh,
No.
Do you think...
Yeah.
Do you think they're also part of Church by the Glades?
Nah, I think
Church
they're
by the Glades is
independent,
pretty
but it's still like
Church by
cultish.
the Glades is a cult.
Oh yeah, that's cultish. Yeah, I think church is cultish.
Because you're just like, everyone stands up, sits down, repeats the same thing together at the
Yep.
same time. I remember like we had gone to a mass one time and I just kind of like sat back and looked around and I'm like, this is kind of creepy. Like everyone just like chanting the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up into that, so it's like normalized for me.
I mean, I did too, but it's just kind of like once I got older and started like,
So
not really-
Y'all
what?
want to get lunch at Mission Barbecue?
No,
sometime?
No,
Thank
no
you.
thanks.
but like once I got older and started like, I guess forming my own opinions about religion and church, like I was just like, wow, this is creepy. This is not right.
Yeah, I mean, now whenever I do go with my mom or whatever, it's just like we go there pretty late anyways. So we go there and sit for a little bit. I'm on my phone.
Oh my god, if I was on my phone, I'm pretty sure I would have it chopped off. Like you are not allowed to be on your phone. You're not allowed to like.
Nah, I
Do
came in late.
anything.
I sat with old people in the back.
Is that what you hold people in the back?
Just went on my phone a little bit, and then up, down, peace to you. Oh,
Peace to
Peace
hug.
to you.
And then wait a little bit, and then suddenly it's like, all right, time to eat the cracker.
The cracker, the communion.
Gross.
The body of Christ.
Yeah, I hate it. It has the weird
My sister
taste.
likes it. My sister likes it. It's so weird. I was like, Brianna, it tastes like cardboard. She's like, I don't know, I like it.
It does taste like cardboard. I'm gonna tell Andre that's basically what a Yu-Gi-Oh card would taste like. Just like communion. If he's ever tasted it. Oh my gosh.
You know, I can already feel the death glares from the people around
Yeah.
me for being on my phone. I could already feel it. Like that's just
Have
not a
you-
thing.
All right. Here's an idea.
Oh boy.
Can you buy like a pack of communion crackers?
You can online.
Can.
You can online.
What if you do and you season it?
You season it.
What do you season
You
it with?
flash fry it.
Salt and pepper.
Salt, salt and pepper, or
Just throw
make
it in the fryer.
Get some
I
like
mean,
tahini.
hey. animal style.
Oh
Animal
my
style,
Just
okay.
like
god.
In and out, because you won't even taste the difference. You don't even know the difference between regular In and Out animal fries and animal style communion crackers.
Okay, but that's gross anyway. Why would I want it?
Well, it's not a matter of want. It's like, what if? What if you can make it tasty?
There's gluten-free communion cracker.
Can you imagine doing that though? Like starting your own church to avoid taxes.
I mean, that's what I'll.
That's what I want to do. I want
Yeah,
to start my
but
own
then-
church to avoid taxes.
You avoid taxes. You start your own thing, and then you season your communion.
You season your communion.
You just
Are we
season.
still giving out wine as the blood of Christ?
We can give out whatever. We'll make something up for
We'll
it.
make something up.
Are we gonna follow the Bible though?
No.
Do we
it's-
have
it's-
to?
it's,
I mean, you don't have to. You just have to read some verses from the Bible.
No, you don't even
Why
have
do
to
we
do
have
it. No.
the Bible involved
Yeah.
anyway?
What do we have to do? What can we do our own religion?
'Cause
Satanists do that.
It's hard to start a religion.
Why?
We should
Just say-
establish one.
Just establish some rules and be like, that's it.
Establish the rules and
All right,
that's
we'll
it.
start.
Have fun.
We'll start with a set of 10 rules. All right.
The Ten Commandments.
I'm pretty sure that's trademarked. We can't do that.
Trademarked by who? God.
God. We can do the 10 Commandments. We can do.
We'll make it 11. 11 rules.
11 rules. What about the mortal sins?
Is that part of? I thought
Yeah.
that was just
Yeah.
like a general.
Just the 7 deadly sins.
It's gonna be 8 sins.
What's gonna be the
Or
8 sins?
6. I mean, envy and greed. Envy and jealous. What? Envy and jealousy.
Envy,
It's
and-
hunger, envy, pride,
gluttony.
Gluttony.
Not hunger.
gluttony.
Have you seen Full Metal?
Do you even anime?
Gluttony, envy, pride, lust.
Did you say greed?
Greed,
Sloth.
sloth.
We're missing one.
We're always missing
All
one.
right, hold on. Let's go over it again. We got sloth,
Sloth,
greed,
gluttony,
gluttony,
envy,
envy,
pride.
pride, wrath.
Wrath,
Wrath,
last one. The
that's
worst
last
thing.
one.
Okay.
I was thinking it was like anger. What's anger?
No,
What's
it's-
another
it's
word? for
I was just
anger?
trying to remember the 7 deadly sins anime, like what their name after.
Wrath.
Like hold up.
Bruh. The only way you remember
No,
stuff is through
Full
anime.
Metal. Full Metal Alchemist.
They didn't have all 7.
Yes, it did.
No, I don't
No,
think so.
they
I
only
think
had 3.
They were
No,
they had more than that.
they had all of them.
Had Lust.
No,
they had
Wrath was the Führer, right?
Yeah,
And
Raz
then
was
you
King
got
Bradley.
Lust was sexy girl.
Was that a girl?
Yes.
Are we
And-
sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Envy was the headband and
the shapeshifter.
Oh yeah, Envy's the one you couldn't tell was a girl or a guy. He
Yeah.
was the
Yeah,
guy.
because Lust was a girl.
Yeah, Lust was a girl. Lust was a girl.
He was like,
You got Greed, the one that ate everything.
no gluttony.
That's Gluttony.
Gluttony, yeah. Greed is the cool guy.
The cool guy who
He, like,
like
transferred a little
wholeheartedness
bit.
and went to the Asian guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Shadow, the kid, right?
Yeah,
that
the
was
kid.
Pride.
That was Pride.
And then what was the other one? Sloth. Sloth was a big one. The
That
big
wasn't that
one.
gluttony?
No, Sloth. No, Gluttony is the one that ate, but Sloth's a huge thing in the north with where the blonde lady. I forgot her name.
I
The
know who you're talking about. The Armstrong sister.
Alexis Armstrong or something.
Yeah.
And she like broke into this ice area, and it was just huge
Yeah.
guy in chains. That's Sloth.
Oh, yeah. And he was like, he didn't like speak or
Yeah.
anything. Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay. So they have 7.
Yeah, they had all 7.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
Okay, throwing a little bit of anime at the end there.
Yeah, I mean,
Are we gonna have 10 circles of hell?
no,
10 circles of what?
8. I don't know. We're basing too
8.
much. Why can't we just mush a bunch of religions together?
We could
Because
do
we'll be
that.
called out on it
I mean,
instantly.
that's
No,
fine.
we'll definitely get called out. We just go just
YOLO.
add 1 or 2 to what.
Why do you care, Kevin? Why do you
Bibles
care? YOLO.
YOLO.
Live your life.
just
Live
mash
your
it
best
together,
life.
Mash it together. Look, no one else has seasoned communion.
Season community because
So-
that sounds awful. Like that sounds like a bad idea.
There's only one way to find
A
out. We
slice of
tested out
cheese.
ourselves.
Make it Ritz crackers.
Ritz cracker.
We'll be giving out cheese and
Look, I
crackers.
feel
everywhere
like-
That's how we get money. We get sponsored by Ritz crackers,
If
and
you-
that's the communion.
If you have a bunch, like a big pile of communion crackers, olive oil, salt and pepper, maybe some paprika. Boom.
Bada
Shuffle
bing,
it.
bada boom.
Boom. Bam.
Boil it for like 5 to 10 minutes. Comes out every day. People will be flocking just to get a little bite.
Sure.
And then we'll do what we'll have what Church by Glades have, where every Wednesday they do like that wave thing where it's just a concert, and we do that, except we actually have concerts, and then we have festivals,
And
then
then
we
festivals.
and we have a bunch of stuff happening, and then we avoid taxes because what churches do,
Yeah.
and until
Alright.
they change it for other churches, we will reap the benefits. They want to
Alright.
stop us.
I mean, that's
stop
what
everything.
everyone's doing, so might as well.
We're gonna be the chaotic good. We're just like do crazy shit. We're like
I mean, that's what
we're
the
not taxable.
not Satanists. The I don't think they're Satanists. The Church of Lucifer or whatever. There's like a church that just like do stuff like anti-church things
Anti-church
because
things.
they're like I forgot what it's called. But basically, from what I remember, they're doing stuff that churches can do, but they do it regarding Lucifer and Satan and stuff because they're like, hey, those guys can do it, then why can't we do it? And then they're like,
True.
oh, true. So
True.
they had to do that, and that's that's what happened. I think it's had something with like the Satan goat statue as well, and they're like, hey, you guys have angels and Jesus out there, we get to do it because under your ruling, this is allowed.
When you troll into having a church.
Yes,
Yes.
because why not?
They make bank.
Well,
That's crazy.
They do.
what episode is this? Is this episode
7.
7.
Well, this concludes episode 7 of the AfterCast. Thanks for tuning in once again. I don't.
We still
We
need we need a catchphrase at the
Let me
end.
just say
We-
goodbye.
Well, goodbye. So long.
Okay.
Farewell.
Copyright.
I changed the wording. The
You switched around a couple words.
Placements.
No, it is so long. Farewell.
Oh, farewell. Goodbye.
Oh,
So long.
oh my God.
Out of the box.
Gullah Gullah Island.
Oh no, Bear in the Big Blue House.
Oh my God.
This is Alvis signing off.
This is Kevin signing off, I guess.
This is Amanda
We're
signing off.
We're trying to do something new. If you have any ideas of what we should say at the end, maybe in comments, like leave some comments that we can say at the end.
Smash that like button, ring that bell, comment down below.
Oh God. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.